hundreds of billions of galaxies, a structure 13 billion years in the making. Wherever we look, there is something. Galaxies, gas, dark matter. The universe does not tolerate emptiness. This is a real place. It exists right now. And for 40 years, scientists have not been able to explain why. This void should not exist. By every law of physics, it shouldn't be there. By the end of this video, you'll decide for yourself what it is. Let's start simple. You know what an empty place feels like. An empty room, an empty street at night, an empty field. Now, take away the room, take away the building, take away the city, take away the planet, take away the solar system, take away the galaxy, take away every neighboring galaxy. Keep going. Now you're inside, in any direction. 165 million light years to the nearest galaxy. By the time that light reaches the center of this void, humanity will most likely no longer exist. Most people say, so what? Space is mostly empty anyway. What makes this void special? The moon is 384,000 kilometers away. The nearest star, 4 light years. Andromeda, 2.5 million light years. The Boötes Void is 330 million light years across. 130 times larger than the distance to Andromeda. That is what makes this void special. 1981, Arizona. 2 astronomers are doing what astronomers do most of the time. Cataloging. Sky survey. Found a galaxy. Noted it. Found another. Noted it. A census of the universe. And at some point, one of them notices something strange. The galaxies are thinning out. At first he thinks, maybe the instrument is off. Maybe the atmosphere is interfering. Maybe he's looking in the wrong direction. But no.
We do not
Everything
know.
works. Sky is clear. Coordinates are correct. There is simply nothing there. How many galaxies should be in this region statistically? Between 2,000 and 3,000. They found 12. 12. Not 200. Not 300. 12. And most of them on the very edge of that region. Inside, only 3 lonely galaxies in absolute emptiness. Kirshner and his team recount. Again. Then once more. They look for the mistake. Because if there is no mistake, science has nothing to say. There was no mistake. In 1981, they publish a paper. It contains a phrase that scientists almost never write. We don't know what this is. Maybe it's just statistics. Maybe galaxies distributed unevenly, and this spot just got unlucky. Maybe it's a coincidence. Physicists calculated the probability. The probability is so small, it's written not in percentages, but in the number of zeros after the decimal point. There are more than 100. This is not a coincidence. If it's not a coincidence, then what is it? Scientists have proposed 3 explanations. I'll start with the simplest. I'll end with the one that keeps you up at night. Door 1. Gravitational fluctuation. The universe was born uneven. Places with slightly more matter became galaxies. Places with slightly less became voids. By this theory, the Boötes Void is simply a place that got unlucky from the very start. Quantum lottery. Over 13 billion years, that difference grew to 330 million light years of nothing. Sounds reasonable. But there's a problem. Our simulations of universe evolution don't produce voids this size. The Boötes Void falls outside every model. Door 1 is not closed, but it's not fully open either. Door 2. Dark energy. 68% of the universe consists of what we call dark energy. We don't know what it is. We only know it exists because the universe is expanding.
In the beginning, there was silence.
And accelerating.
And the silence was
Voids are
infinite.
places where dark energy works most efficiently. The less matter, the harder it pushes out whatever remains. The void feeds on itself. The Boötes Void is the future of the entire universe. In trillions of years, every galaxy will end up in its own void, alone.
Are we
Forever.
truly alone, or is this
Door
vast
3.
silence just a mirror?
This version was proposed in 2007 by theoretical physicist Laura Mersini-Houghton. According to multiverse theory, our universe is not alone. It is one bubble in an infinite sea of other universes, each with its own physical laws. Before the Big Bang, another universe existed next to ours, and its gravity literally pulled matter out of the place where the Boötes Void now sits. Before our universe was born, that place was already empty. We are not looking at a void. We are looking at an imprint, like a dent in a pillow after someone has gotten up. 3 doors. None closed. None fully open. And the Boötes Void simply exists. It doesn't need us to understand it. Alone. The Boötes Void is not an anomaly. It is a prediction. It is what the entire universe will look like someday. We found the future. It is dark, and it is absolutely silent. Remember the question we started with? Why does this void exist? 3 answers. None proven. None disproven. But there is a 4th answer. One that never makes it into scientific papers. This void exists because the universe didn't need to fill this place. The universe has no goal, no intention. It simply is. And that is the truly frightening thing. Not the void. The indifference. We found the place where the universe stopped trying, and it is 330 million light years wide. Every time someone finds a new void, scientists check. Maybe this one is smaller. Maybe this one has a simpler explanation. The Boötes Void remains the record holder. 44 years running. Somewhere in that darkness, 3 galaxies, 3 islands, 3 places where stars may burn, where someone may be looking at the sky and also finding no answer. We cannot reach it. Ever. The distance is too great. Physics excludes it. We can only watch. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. It contains 2 trillion galaxies. It holds a place that has been empty since the very beginning. And we found it. I wonder what else we'll find.